Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Chad Esley and I'm back again with another video, this one related to Adobe Medium. Just went through my machine and found a whole bunch of old sculpts, and I thought I would load them up into Medium and kind of show them off. And I'm trying to get back into using my 3D printer again. I've got an Epax X1, which is kind of a smaller, older resin printer. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try and make some toys and things. I don't know why, but yeah, I've got this little octopus guy that I made. I may have shown him off in an earlier video, but he is pretty finely detailed. I've got some sugro on the bottom because he didn't print quite like level on the bottom for some reason. The way I did the supports or the way the resin was curing, he's completely hollow. But yeah, he has a little, he can hold a pen. I should have made every tentacle able to hold a pen, but I didn't for some reason. I might revise him a bit, but I did make a bunch of hats for him. Like he's got a little top hat there. I've got a baseball cap, and let's see, here's his little baseball cap, and I've got a little crown which is meant to go kind of off kilter on him. I also have a little scepter somewhere for him with a little gem. This one's kind of bent actually. I printed two, so here's a little scepter. This might go, you know, go there. Gonna fall out unless it's on. Yeah, but anyway, I've got a scepter. Here's another scepter and a little gem on the top. So kind of a King Neptune kind of character maybe. But yeah, I thought I would load up these models and show them off and show you what I have done since the beginning of using Medium. Adobe Medium is a pretty great product for me in terms of 3D design, because I've never really been great at box modeling or doing things the traditional way, and being able to see this model in front of me while I'm working in 3D is just, it's magic. And with the Quest 2 and the wireless option, I mean, I can go anywhere on my property. I can sit in bed and sculpt, which is really pretty cool. So okay, we are in Medium, and let me see here. We load up, file load. These are just some files on my hard drive. This guy, kind of a selfie, I guess, 3D selfie, without hair or ears. But where is he? Here we go. Here's one little character, and of course, you know, I could be manipulating this thing in all kinds of ways, like. Let's do active layer only. I always like to do this thing with the eyes. You could make the eyes smaller, larger. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of a selfie. Let's see. Let's load a new one. How about just a simple shape? This is just a simple character. I don't know what to do with him yet. It kind of looks like an M&M. But this will be sculpted into something usable eventually. Just really simple, one-eyed creature. I tend to do a lot of little alien creatures like that. This was kind of the first version of that alien creature with kind of a... I wanted to do something where the top of the skull came off and revealed a brain. So two different parts for a sculpt. But I haven't really done the lid on this yet. But yeah, this was a little almost Marvin the Martian, I don't know what, sci-fi critter. That I had designed. Kind of funny with his brain. Who knows what I will do with this thing, but let's see. Next, I will load up. That's not very interesting, not very interesting. This guy's maybe a little bit interesting. Let's see. Another alien. Oh, here he comes. Loading. Kind of high resolution, I guess. Struggling on my 3080. A little tiny bit, but yeah, he some kind of creature with a body, no arms or legs yet. But yeah, I thought he was kind of fun. Let's see, we've also got this guy here. This guy was done as an attempt at doing a digital puppet, so I thought I could load him into some kind of digital, you know, VR puppet software and move him around. So I'm gonna have his bottom like, hello. How are you? Or just really simple puppeting, like rah ha ha ha. Let's see here. We've got It's a little bird I made a while back. Didn't know if this is a great sculpt or not, but again, very cartoony, very simple shapes. Oh, I moved my scene graph. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Let's see, we've got. This was actually a spaceship. I'm designing a video game for the FPGA Vampire Amigas by the Apollo team, and I tried some prototype stuff in Medium just because it's easy to kind of kit bash stuff together. And this looks to be a very high resolution model, way too many polygons, but kind of an interesting little ship I designed. Yeah, I don't know. Big engines on the side, and I think there's a lot of detail in these little grid-like engines in the back, but possibly we'll never use that. We will move on. Other surreal stuff here. Let's see. I've got some directories of things, and let me see if I can pull up anything particularly interesting. Here's a kind of a. I liked this character. He could be a nice print. Ah, there we go. This guy was kind of nice. I'm not sure what to do with him, but yeah. I wish I could sculpt and animate this stuff in Blender, but you know, it's so time consuming to even think about doing that for me. It's easier to just make some things and throw them away. So we'll go next. Here's this little terrifying little alien creature. You turn him around. Yeah, I thought he was quite creepy and strange. Let's see. We've got. These are some older sculpts, folks. Nothing really amazing here. This is kind of a nice one, I guess. This was meant to be printed, although I don't know if it would print, number one, or if it's very interesting. It's kind of this weird little sci-fi bug ship thing. Also, almost all kit bash. Let's see. We've got more of the same. I think that's a copy of the other directory. Let's see here. Fish. I had like backup directories. What is this guy? Bear with me. Okay, a very simple character ready to be built onto. Let's see. This might be more of the same. A missile for my game. A very bizarre little critter here. Here's a character with glasses. Thought that was a decent sculpt anyway. And we've got. I'll show you this guy too. This could be a nice 3D print. Although, you know, I wish I could, my resin printer were in color. If you are out there and you own a $20,000 full color resin printer and you'd like some content to be printed, I would certainly lend you my models for that. Not that this is really worth it. Maybe it is to someone, but yeah, kind of a fun model to make. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna end with a new sculpt just to show you how I've been working. And thank you, by the way, to that person that gave the tip on the new layer matching the attributes of my previous layer. That was really, really helpful. I'm forgetting your username at the moment, but thank you so much. We'll do a quick sculpt and then end the video. So I'm going to go play mode, and we're going to just use a random color like red, and I'm going to go oops, like that, and then I'm going to increase resolution 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, And then I'm going to use the move tool. Squish it inward. Squish the edges down. Now I'm going to use the clay tool and drill a couple of holes into this shape. And then I'm going to use the paint tool. And I'm going to grab this same color, except I'm going to make it a little bit different, maybe darker, and spray paint using the sphere tool, and maybe hardness turned down and the opacity turned down, and maybe even a little darker. Come on, go away, menu. And a little lightness on the top, the very top. Come on, menu, go away. There's some kind of like, I'm out of sync with the virtual desktop software I'm using. So I'm going to actually do the attributes of this main shape and make it a little bit specular, a little shiny, a little less rough. It's a bit of a shiny creature. And then we'll do a new layer, and I will do a couple of eyeballs. And just to not be boring, I'm going to make them kind of yellowish, because I do eyeballs that are pure white all the time. Why not do a different color? Oops. What's going on? Oh, that's paint still. Okay. And that's not the right color. Go here, here. New layer, and then I'll do black. I'm actually going to do some funny shaped eyes here. I'm going to get my pill, kind of like cat eyes. Just seems like fun. Do it that way. And I'm going to, they're kind of on the surface, they're sticking out, so I'm going to use the move tool and scooch them back a bit. It'll also flatten them, but oops. And I'm going to set it to active layer only and scooch these back into the eyeball. And that's really weird looking when they're like that, but that's kind of cool too. I don't want them to stick out too much. That is, yes, that's looking very like a squid or something. Okay, next I'm going to, maybe this needs like a nose. So I'm going to take the same pill shape and pop in a nose in the same color. Pick that color, there we go. And maybe even a little bigger. Maybe a little bit more of a bridge. Oops. I wish if there's someone knows this, is there a way to snap that directly to the center? If the mirror mode snapped, it would be so amazing. If you're listening, Adobe, which I know you probably aren't, snap mode for mirror mode. Why not? Mouth. Okay, and I'm going to smooth it. And I'm going to paint the inside dark red. Get inside the mouth. And I always make sure to flip the model and see if I didn't paint all the way through it with the sphere paint. And then I'm going to inflate the lips a little bit on the outside. And I'm going to move. This is my go-to. Smile. Let's see, I'm going to inflate a little bit more, I think. And then smooth. I also wish that this program had a proper crease tool. That would be so cool. On the iPad, I've been using, my good buddy Matt gave me a sculpting program for the iPad that has a great crease tool in it. And I'll do a video about that later. But maybe the flatten or the cut tool. This is almost kind of what I'm after. Making an indent. This really does way too much. I figured I might be able to do this and smooth it, but yeah, it's not quite the way to go about this. But let's try it. Let's try it, okay? And then even under the lip, under there. Yeah, this is not going to work out. But if I smooth it, what does that do? Also, that's really strange. The cut tool, I think, gave it dark paint. Maybe that's just the shininess. Yeah, that didn't really work, so I'm going to undo it all. But I'll keep inflating on the inside, maybe. And then I'm going to make that mouth smaller by getting the move tool and putting it right in the center, and then pressing my trigger and holding my right thumbstick down, and I can shrink that mouth. And commit, let go, and then I can turn off mirror mode. So this is not, let me try to move it using the old style move tool so you can actually maybe I'll turn mirror mode on and do my smile thing again, or the frown, or just a neutral expression. This guy's so goofy. Alright. He needs teeth, I think, inside of his mouth. And so for that, I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to use the pill tool again, and I'm going to just choose white. I'm going to stick a couple of teeth in there. I'm going to turn off mirror mode to do that, just so you can see them. Maybe you're not really going to be able to see them, but I cheat them in there. And that's really ugly. Okay, well, folks, as my daughter's teacher says, you get what you get. You get what you get. I forget what she says. Inflating. I could just get sphere tool. She says you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Which is I imagine a thing you have to say to 5-year-olds like all day. I'm gonna turn on my stroke taper speed for my smoothing. Where's that at? Steady stroke, there we go. Let me turn that up a bit. This will allow me to get a smoother line going around this eye. So yeah, I apologize if my sculpts give you guys nightmares out there. I'm definitely not going to be sleeping well tonight after this. This horrifying creature. But I think I'll just roll with it and keep making him more and more weird looking. Smooth that out just a tiny bit right there. And keep going with the clay, maybe another. And make him truly angry. Oop. My hand ran into my desk. We'll let it be lumpy, I guess. What the heck? Just trying to make it smooth. Lumpiness is fine. Remember, lumpiness is fine. Sage words of advice. Oh yeah, okay. I'm going to smooth out some edges here a little bit. He needs warts and wrinkles. What kind of creature is this? That's what I want to know. Maybe nostrils. Mirror mode. Pick that same color so it doesn't look too odd. And get up under him. Ooh, too ugly. I don't know. This guy's looking like a troll from a children's book. Fill it in back here and smooth it out. And maybe I'll drill it out a bit. Negative mode. Oop, whoa, it's big. I really got to turn my steady stroke down a bit. Smooth it and make it dark in there with the paint brush. Of course, if I'm just putting paint in there and the model is printed later, it might not look amazing, so it might not look very good. So yeah, okay, that's looking pretty weird. Pretty okay. I'm gonna smooth his wrinkles out a bit. And since I have mirror mode turned off, you could make one eye like more on. You could make, oops, mirror mode off. I could make one eye more down. One eye more, doing, or one eye like this, yeah. Lower lid like that, one eye just. Or did he look better, more surprised? I think that looks better. Okay. Back of his head, what could I add here? So you could add crazy hair to him. And let me add a new layer. And I'm going to just draw in clay mode some kind of crazy something that would print, so maybe something short like that, and then I'll smooth it down and I'll paint it. So I've got at the very top maybe yellowish I really wish someday I could get a color 3D resin printer, but I doubt it will happen. Like in the future, it'll be like, you kids today and your instant 3D printers. Everyone will have one. Let's see. Oh, stamp mode. Here, what was I going to do? I'm going to go to clay mode and then bring this up, and you go to stamp. How do I create? How do I? I forgot how to create a stamp. Oh, it's in the, of course, it's over here. Is it over here? Wait a minute. Actions. Stamp. There we go. So this is now a stamp. And I've got it on my brush. And I can delete this layer. And I'm going to select this layer and add a new layer with the same resolution. And we'll just go in and give him crazy hair. But I'm going to do it using the single stamp mode. So I just went to the Department of Motor Vehicles earlier today, so maybe I'm seeing a Department of Motor Vehicles guy here that helped me. I think subconsciously that's exactly who I'm creating. I just realized it. The guy from the DMV. He did not seem like a happy person. So yeah, he's got one up top, I think. Well, the one up top I think should be different. So I'm going to take my clay brush back to my sphere. I'll color it similarly, but I'm going to start it in the same color. And we'll start it here, and I'll make it kind of... Oops. Make continuous mode. And I'll go like this. And would this print? Maybe. With enough supports, anything will print, right? But I guess my octopus printed with all kinds of crazy tentacles like this, so I shouldn't worry about it. Yeah, maybe that's best. Okay, let's see. Let's paint that with some of the same colors. It's even brighter than that, isn't it? Let's see. And then a little bit of purple. I can do a little bit of darker red toward the bottom. So yeah, there is kind of a middle-aged monster who is very upset, who works at the DMV, and he needs a neck, I think. So I'm going to give him a neck in clay, and he might just be a thing that you printed with just a neck. So let's see. That I will print, rather. And there's a neck, and I can take the move tool and the mirror mode and kind of splay it out a bit. And I'll turn off mirror mode because it's not centered up anyway. Just pull it out like that, and try to make like a base. And I will, in order to get this level, so it would maybe stand on its own. Not that. Why would you want this on your desk? Number one. Perhaps it needs to be a gift to the man at the DMV. Yeah, so I'm going to take the clay, the cube brush, and level it off. Or maybe just give it a cube base in a single stamp mode. So it would really have no problem standing up. And I'll angle it so that he'll look up at you if it was sitting on your desk. So yeah, it will. He can be a wonderful savings bank for your child. Yeah, okay, well, that's not angled correctly. We're almost done. And I'm going to trim that bottom a little bit. Make it like a base like that. And yeah, I'll call it done. There is a horrible little monster done in Adobe Medium, and actually let me do his nose, just the end of his nose. No. Bulbous nose. Yeah. Okay, done. I'll put him on the lathe. There he is. Hey there, so that was recorded a couple days ago. Thanks for watching. This video rambled, went really long, but I thought I would just put it out there, warts and all, just to show you how I work and a couple of the models I've made. I'm going to try to put out some gaming videos and maybe some hand-drawn art videos in the next week or two. So hope you're well, hope you're staying creative out there, and definitely if you're making things, say hello to me on Instagram at Cartoon Monkey Studio, all one word, or in the comments below. And yeah, I'd love to see what you're working on out there, especially if you're doing work in Medium. And that's about it. Thanks again, and peace.